cash, but here we go. Neo will have a defuse kit. Everybody else on Kevlar. Just golden with a flash and a smoke grenade, and he's dropped a P250 to JW. So JW's the raid boss looking for the long range kills.
Oh, wow.
Never mind. That might just be round over.
Fish back push.
Okay.
JW still.
Yeah.
There. He's out.
Oh, he's out, boys.
He's out. He's out the doors. Oh, he's shut down though. He made the mad dash for it, but he will not experience freedom. It's a nice little pop flash from Golden, and he'll get absolutely taken down.
Neo says no. P250 collector as well. Nice attention to detail. Because it will be good for armor, or better for armor than USP in this round. Can be a good 6-7 shots before you kill someone with a USP when they have armor.
Cool that Pasha's gone for a mag 7. Oh, you don't actually see that very much now.
Is it?
Well, yeah, because you don't see it very much.
But he's playing on short. How's he going to make use of it?
Oh, I guess, you know, he's
Wait, why is he on short with the mag?
I guess he's going to show us a reason.
I can't imagine.
I don't know what's going on.
I can't imagine he bought that on purpose.
But even if he didn't, why would he just take someone else's spot? Oh my god.
Okay, now, I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
What's going on?
Oh my god.
That was like 5 deagle kills on that round, dude.
All headshots, all the time.
Bruh.
And only one was from Lecro.
Yeah. Crim starting it off with 2 mid.
What can you do? There's nothing you can do about that.
Especially not with a mag.
I feel like Pasha did get bailed
Pasha
out there.
peaked boost with a mag.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
No, this is where, because I was giving the benefit of the doubt,
to die for that.
and you guys are like, come on, what is this?
How can you give the benefit of the doubt from mag 7 on cash?
Well, from mag 7 on cash, sure you can. There's positions you can play. Obviously, you
give
don't
me
play
one position.
You
Then.
obviously don't play middle with it.
One
play,
position.
Yeah, play checkers with that.
Underbend, yeah.
Play door with that. Play A main with that.
No.
There's lots of spots. Close mids as well.
There are not lots of spots.
Close mid also.
There are not lots of spots.
I don't know about lots of spots, but I definitely definitely checker.
There are spots.
There's spots.
There's definitely spots.
It's a viable.
The problem is, you play checkers. What if you have to rotate?
You could just be the guy who doesn't.
Yeah. Just give up the round instead.
No, I mean, you could say that about any map, right? You have a mag 7. How
yeah,
do you
you
rotate?
could do, but
It's definitely not the best gun to have.
even I'm not buying a mag. Actually, I would buy a mag 7 and play it under the boot.
Yeah, it's just like as long as you can get there.
Because I like playing on occasion, and also shotgun under the boots because I can do it. I can get away with it.
So you just lambasted Pasha for ages about mag 7 on cash. He's like, yeah, I would do that. Oh, come on,
yeah,
man.
but it's me.
Come
It's
on,
me.
man.
It suits my style. It suits my unstoppable, undeniable style
It's a shame you're a commentator.
of Counter-Strike.
Otherwise,
It is.
Oh,
otherwise
they're
you'd be
going.
unleashed.
They're walking right
It is, man.
into VP. This could get ugly. They have no nades either. Okay.
Oh, dearie me.
Jeez.
Well, he had no Kevlar, but that's got to be disappointing.
Oh my god.
And the headshots continue.
The FAMAS who knew.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Oh, went to the time! Okay.
If he had just taken his time there, that would have been really interesting. I felt like he rushed it just a little bit, but never mind. The 2-1 for Fnatic as they take the reins to this match. They are the Matador. And VP is the ball at the moment.
Matadors don't take range though, they just stab them with spears.
Taking control of the situation, guiding the further rounds, playing with their food before they get the cheeky stab in there.
Cheeky stab.
Cheeky little stab.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Cheeky stab. Man.
Cheeky, lethal, life-ending stab. Anyway, looks like Fnatic have found their way onto the A bomb sites. And so essentially, whenever you get a bomb down, and you still have an even number situation against pistols, it becomes basically almost, well, very, very unlikely the pistols can do anything. It's very rare you have a kit. It's very rare you have the ability to actually attack a bomb site. Because pistols are good very situationally.
I've done the running once in Pamplona, which might piss some people off because of the cruelty. But I wanted to see the bit when you get to the Coliseum, but I was at the very beginning of the race, so by the time all the balls made it in, they closed the door, so I couldn't go in and see it, unfortunately. But I did see people unconscious on the floor.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you run?
Of course I ran.
You ran?
I ran and I got scared, so I just stood on the side and let them go past.
Oh, so you just peeled off, and then you tried to catch up to get into the end?
But it was like, it's
You're
a
too
very long race. No, I was never going to make it. I was at the very beginning of the race.
How long is it?
It's pretty long.
That is nuts.
Might be a mile, I don't know. Yeah.
You are the craziest CSGO commentator. Someone with sharks running with bulls.
I was, a friend of mine did, you know when you stand on top of a plane while it's flying around? But I'm too tall to do that. This might be a good thing. Taz taken down in isolation, completely blind. False sense of security perhaps because of that smoke grenade. Early advantages. Pash will try to fight back. He has to make a forward play in position. 3-5 from Lecro, and he will trade the kill. 4 versus 2 all of a sudden. Fnatic looking strong.
Yeah, they really are looking very strong at the moment. He is going to have a pretty good position on the A site. If he makes a sound cue, though, that is all going to be over. But he can take, abusing the reload. But he's going to get stuck in the door position. And he's going to get pushed into it through the door. Face first. By force. By force.
By force.
Fnatic looking to go to 4 rounds. And at the moment, VP are struggling to really fight against Fnatic. I feel like VP do have to be very active in, much like NIP did to them. Playing that very active CT side, taking map control, taking initiative.
Well, Fnatic will definitely give them the fights. They'll be there. They'll be there waiting. So that could get interesting. I think it's just that Fnatic are just happy to take the fights is the big problem. I'm not even sure exactly what they could potentially do in that circumstance, considering without the aggression, they'll lose sites. With the aggression, they'll probably still lose a lot of fights, but at least they have a chance, maybe. So it's like a game of confidence. Fnatic push your confidence, they push your communication. If you don't have those two things, you will lose.
I like that. I like that. I think it's accurate. Dash on the orb, picks up the kill onto JW, waiting for it, expecting it. He was right. Right to do so. So, not really too much going on for Fnatic on the map at the moment. Golden. The door was being asked questions of, and Golden provides an answer. He knocks back. He is the one who knocks.
Minute 10 for Fnatic. They don't want to run a clock down too much, where they have to gamble push one of these sites. Versus Pros spread out for the time being, but you do wonder if they'll start to look for information. No flashes on the side. That flashbang will suggest inroads towards the A site, but perhaps Snack's in a boost position will be enough. You know, I see a Molotov towards B, but nobody's in checkers, but there's a smoke down for the time being, which is probably thrown by the T's in fairness. So they're closing in, 35 seconds. Taz making a play into the smoke. You can use a sound cue to start flanking these players. That is quite random though. Golden doesn't go down. That's a cleared site. There was some opportunity there for First Pro, but now it's gone. Snack's making his way towards the B-bomb site, but I don't know if pushing B is his goal.
Another round for Fnatic, which looks very dominant. What do VP do, Launders? What do they do?
Was this the round that?
But it was a save round, kind of.
Yeah, yeah. Was this the? Was the last round that they got that Pasha got the op frag?
No, that was this round.
That was this round.
Yeah, that's right at the start. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so they got the 5v4 to start it off.
Yep.
And then still lost because bitch didn't have enough guns on.
Yep.
Apart
Yeah.
from that.
I mean, they did a good job of not getting picked off as time went by.
Yep.
So they didn't misuse their advantage. The one advantage they had, the numbers advantage, but
Yeah, I think we
apart
just.
from this.
Yeah. So I mean, that seemed like pretty. Like he didn't even open the door. He was just trying to spam. So I think we just want to look at the whatever correlation between who gets the first kill and who gets the round win. And Fnatic definitely do a great job of getting the first kill very often, being as unpredictable as they are. So I think that's gonna be a key to victory for Virtus Pro.
Double Orbs versus Pro. 2 players to defend the middle area, one has gone. When he smokes down, do they realize that second player is here though? If Neo gets a kill, surely it'll come for him, but he just about won't. 2 AWPs remaining. Crims doesn't stop going past the angle. Bound to stay alive. Passion Beat spotted now. Snacks are fighting back. 3 kills very quickly indeed. The squeaky door is open. They must know someone's in there. The smoke confirms it. Flusher jumps out. The tank is... Oh my god. Do they know Pasha, where Pasha is? It seems they do. Flusher's got the bomb though, and he's the man on the site. If he was Lekro, then he might rotate. Now he's going to make a run for it, but Pasha realizes, misses the shot. Lekro comes out.
Oh man.
They switch positions. That was awkward.
Yeah. Whoa. 6-1 now. VP's money back into his save territory or half by territory. I mean, it depends on how much they want to get into the next round. They do seem to really like these double ops.
That was a tough one because they got mid. It seemed like Neo could have got his kill at mid, couldn't get that frag.
Yeah.
Pasha could have hit those couple of off shots. It's a totally different round just off of those single kills. Oh, that's a good way to start off the eco.
I thought Jada was about to scope up and absolutely destroy Viali as well. So that was very shocking for me. But Deagles, what can you do against them? If sometimes, you know, the 1Deags, they're just going to happen and you can't do anything. You could not do anything better.
Versus Pro taking some more liberties. Barley can stand in the corner. It is a blind spot. But he will proceed, maybe spurred on by Snacks being lost elsewhere. Losing that control. Lekro with 3 HP and an AWP. Perfect timing from him. And the cleanup crew is here. Taz, though, he could get 2 quick kills. There is still potential for an upset in this round if he can find these players with less than 6 HP.
But if he doesn't, I mean, this would be so many rounds where Fnatic lose like 1 man. I mean, I don't think they've suffered more losses in the last few rounds than 1 person. That's really strong for Fnatic. That means their economy's really been growing.
Can we look at that, Sluggy?
So, okay, I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong.
Still, majority people though. Every round is the most important thing.
Yeah, it's 3 or more. That's pretty big.
It's a full set of rebuys.
Yeah, they are looking really good from that perspective. And there it is. The money is definitely booming. For the Swedes, and it's back to the double orbs here for VP. They're very proficient with the double orbs, but it's not really been giving them the results that they've wanted. And the problem with double orbs on this map as well can potentially be that it will prevent you from being proactive enough so that you're always threatening or can threaten map control, or you can quickly retake middle or come back into 4 positions in middle later into the round, and you have that maneuverability with the rifle, so you don't with the AWPs as much.
Seems like a good setup right at the gate for Virtus Pro. 3 towards B. No one's actually at mid, so Vent's going to be a problem. It's also going to take the attention of at least 1 CT, so that may be a pair of eyes they need later on. But Snacks might... Oh my god, how did he not get that kill? I don't even...
He got aim
He just
punched.
got blasted, yeah.
He got aim punched. Headshot through the brain.
Jeez, man. 3B setup. It was the perfect setup. They had everything.
And they got 0 kills.
0 kills.
Crazy, isn't it?
Brutal. It is brutal. That's the round over. That is the round over.
That's so unlucky.
Unlucky.
I can't really stress it. Like that is definitely unlucky. Yeah, because he had everything in place, but the Was it who had peeked him? Was it Golden?
Golden, yeah. He
Yes.
crouch peeked into it and like spammed him and headshotted him
And-
through the.
Yeah, like the first bullet was a headshot, which aim punched him, which made him miss his shot completely. Then he just died. That's insanely unfortunate.
It's
I
really
would-
annoying as well.
Yeah.
It's worse.
Oh my god. We're not want to go to the casino with him.
Is that a Casino Royale joke?
No, it's just
Oh.
because he's unlucky and
GoldenEye Casino Royale.
This
Nice.
man would not gamble if you paid him. Dan hates the
I don't like
idea.
I don't like unskilled gambling.
Unskilled gambling. Do you like poker?
I like poker because it's
Okay.
skill gambling. You're not playing against the house. It's not.
Yeah.
We're not. It's
What
not all
about
rigged.
blackjack?
No,
No?
no. I need to Texas Hold'em really.
How do you feel about this, James?
Everyone to their own, I don't care.
One player lost, but 2 kills gained.
I know where you're going though. With the blackjack thing, but
Well, I mean, it's just like, at least, you know, it's kind of.
it depends on how many decks. Some places do like 6 decks. So I'm thinking enough about that. 2 pistoling players remain. Kevlarless pistoling players. They need to land those high noon shots. That's a nice bait from Crims. Leave Snacks alone. Flusher ready for the ting, as they say.
Ting ting.
That money, oh my god. Everyone has so much. Look at the deaths. It's only JW this is
2, 3, 3,
really
5,
died
9.
that much. Everybody else is below 5 deaths. That's nuts. That's kind of crazy for. Well, obviously they're 9-1, but it really speaks to the fact that VP are struggling to get kills, which is that has to be the start of anything. Is your ability to frag. That's where opportunities come from. So a rough beginning here on map 2.
Imagine how much people would take staying alive more seriously if they gave up the money they lost when they died to the other team. People don't think about how much money they can take away, but imagine.
Barley has a lot of work to do. And many targets. Flusher is just scraping out. He's running out and shooting people in the head all over the map. And when you have that confidence and consistency, what really can your opponent do? I mean, we've seen that quite a few times.
Oh no!
Okay. That's one way
Wow.
to fight back.
I did not expect that. That is insane. Oh, that was a free one. Oh my god. And the Tracers. Flashy can't find the abuse, but there it is. Able to get Snacks. Out comes P250. And in he goes into the smoke. Down to 6 HP. The knife came out momentarily there. Random bullets through the smoke will eventually catch Flusher for the defuse. What a ridiculous. I mean, I want to call it a clutch.
But when it
But
takes
what-
that,
what's going on?
When it takes that to win a second round, what if they get reset now?
And see ya. Nice camera angles there, Mr. Sliggy. Very well done. That was a good angle. Caught that nade perfectly. Could have followed the nade, but then wouldn't have been as good of a shot. Could have been on the perspective, but no.
Right then, this is a big round for Virtus Pro. W getting really cheeky. That would be a nice grenade. Oh, could have been better. Grenades are almost always disappointing. Always looking for it, and he found it this time. He'll look towards forklift. Forklift molly, nice. And it goes behind. He's expecting. Oh, it's so fast!
Wow.
Still checking the forklift position properly or not? Oh my god, I thought he had it. But Bayali gets 2. No bomb, however. Still a minute on the clock for Fnatic.
And you wonder what would have happened had his Molotov actually hit correctly. It would have been interesting. It's not easy to stop JW today. 40 seconds, Fnatic playing 3-on-3. We get the reactive play from VP to decide, okay, we need some map control, we need some information. Snack's playing the position that he loves to play in this corner by the ramp. See if they expect it. Flash is coming in, completely... Wow, he's going to avoid those, but still get taken down pretty handily by Golden. Good entry, 2v2 after plan for Fnatic.
The flash into main goal for Fnatic, and there were 2 people on A. It's good timing for them to make a play into B. Now we're on a 2-1-2. Both CTs in CT, 1 high, 1 low. Deploying initial grenades while Bali goes for a walk. But he won't get very far. Crossfire for Taz, and they have been reset. Fnatic swimming in cash, and Virtus Pro are at worst case scenario. 13-2 half looking very likely unless they can get the Deagles going.
Absolutely worst case Ontario to get reset on that round. That's another 2 here. Full reset, no money.
Was that Canadian joke?
Whatsoever. Indeed. There's an Ontario in California. I don't really know where it came from originally. It's probably somewhere in Europe.
It's all originates from Europe.
Yeah. Pioneers.
It's actually very weird. Last season, near where we were living, there was like a street called Kensington. We were living in Westminster. And it's like we never left London. It's crazy.
Wait, there's Kensington here?
In Orange County.
Oh, we have a Kensington market in Toronto.
Do you really?
And it's like the coolest spot in Toronto.
Really?
Yeah.
That is really interesting. Well, 11-2. Pat's not so interesting for VP. They are getting crushed. And they're starting to, get some kills on the board, some more kills on the board, but looks like we'll see 5 high explosives in this round from VP, so let's see how they opt to use those. They're all in middle, so perhaps in middle. In fact, they will all be deployed, but in goes Crimson Spray Down, gets himself a trio of kills. Taz will grab the AK.
You know what I like to do in mid and around like this on CT? Wait for the first flash, like first one out mid, throws a smoke. Wait for the first flashbang. So everyone's got their grenades primed as soon as the first flash, as soon as they see the grenade itself, just throw the grenades into T-Warehouse. Should be good timing to do some nice damage. Well then, will it be 13-2? Virtus Pro have managed to eke out a good buy for the last round, but will it amount to much? Teasing going on there in the mid area. Pash taking some light damage. Fnatic take their initial position. So it could be a fast flank though from Neo in the T-Warehouse position. That's a lovely shot from Pasha. He's been good with the AWP today, despite shortcomings of Virtus Pro. There's another one for him. No bomb spotted just yet, but the team are being dismantled.
Yeah, I think it's a good point about Pasha's form. I think generally he's been, just lately for VP, I think pretty good. Like, I've been impressed with his performances.
Yeah, Epicenter was really good.
Yeah. But JW today is something special. They're playing from that 2v5, but now 2v4. JW pushing ever closer. Crim's able to get a cheeky frag there over the top of the box as JW goes close. It almost feels as though the position should be reversed and that Crim should be the guy playing from the range and JW from the close distance, but JW will eventually die, and it won't leave Crims in a position where he's going to be able to accomplish too much, perhaps. A 1v3 with 35 health. He can find a 1v1, though.
MBL, he just goes to basically a one and done spot, which is all he needs to do. Easy damage, no chance in the round. Bialy was the only reason I think that they were able to win rounds.
Yes. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I mean, Pasha did lend in some good performances as well. But beyond Pasha and Bialy, it's not, I don't think we've seen too much out of VP. Snacks Neo Towers a bit quiet.
Yeah, that pistol round from Bialy. 4K.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Yeah, Posh on that last round.
Right then, VP, what do you have in you?
They have Fnatic.
Oh dear.
Nice.
Can't continue this. All of that. Pistols kicking off for Fnatic. Almost all Swedes in the good end of the kill feed. 2 versus 1 now. Doable for Neo. So just one player. There's the flank. He can get some 1 versus 1. Run out bomb. He needs to move quickly, and he does. Both players full health. Just comes down to the headshot. Both players in good range for a kill. With one threat. Oh, peppering. Dancing around, not touching him though. Just teasing. JW continues to dance left and right. But the thing is, Neo could just hold an angle on the left because JW's shadow would come out first. So he doesn't need to dance around like
He's
this.
gonna run out of.
Just hold the left hand side. And there it is. JW loving life.
What was that? That was like a miniature roller coaster that we were looking at.
Crims picks up the scouts. Crims on that scout. This could be quite interesting. So hang on. VP won both pistol rounds on Cobblestone. They've won both pistol rounds on Cash. They won both pistol rounds on the Cash against NIP. No, I don't think they could have done. Did they? Not sure.
I think they did, but I think they did.
Because if they won every pistol round today but lose every map, that's not very fun.
That's good. I mean, that's at least good for the.
Well,
we never wanted pistol rounds to be so important.
Breaking some records. JW slowly creep through, but they're waiting for him. They are waiting. So many targets. What do the remainder of Fnatic do? Maybe hold on to the scout. Golden's chasing. Neo's in the red. Oh! Close, but he'll escape, and it seems perhaps these 3 players will try to hold on what they have. It's really hard to scout like that on a 60Hz screen, I found out recently.
I found out that I just cannot play on 60Hz recently. I feel like that is another thing.
Playing on 60 Hz is one thing, but going up and then going back, that's a whole different beast.
Yeah, it is. I feel like if I pull out my bayonet, I can't even see 70% of the animation. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Very difficult.
That's funny. Yeah, it's weird. People used to give me a lot of crap a long time ago when I used to be commentating and I stopped playing, and they were like, "Why aren't you playing?" I'm like, "Well, I just don't have a setup." Like, and like, "What? Just get a monitor and just get a computer and play." I'm like, "No, it doesn't work like that. I need a good setup. I can't. Otherwise, why would you hinder yourself and your mechanics?"
Yeah.
And I mean, you can't learn anything from playing below your skill. Like individually,
yeah, like,
that affects how good your decisions are.
Yeah, like you get on the ice, you gotta have skates and a hockey stick. You know, like you.
Yeah, there we go.
It's just important that from there you can change stuff. But
for me, if you get on the ice, you got to get off the ice. What are you doing on the ice?
excuse me,
You won't see me on ice.
I won't see you on ice.
No.
You don't
I
skate?
tried to skate once
That'd be a
in
good
France, and there were these 2 little girls just like standing 2 meters away from me, just watching me while I was holding onto the side of the ice rink, just like
Did they offer
trying
you
to
assistance?
stand up. No, they were just staring at me.
Are you like a baby, like a freshly born baby deer, can barely stand on your own legs?
Yes, yes, but it's a massive one.
Man, that's quite funny. We should do ECS, like ECS the musical on ice.
I could skate.
Why would
That'd
you?
be good. Because the entire stage could just be ice. No?
I'm down.
No one,
Yeah, ice in Cancun.
no one into this idea.
Trying to sell us
Let's do it.
Do the winter season version. Then maybe we can make it for X Games, who knows?
Musicals on ice.
12
with
to 6.
DDK.
Right, well, it's finally a buy from Fnatic, but we don't have all the utility. It's definitely around where you'd expect some aggression, but VP have occupied A main, and Fnatic have felt their presence there, so they, instead of taking a risk elsewhere, just trying to hold on to this position on A.
Oh, team flash. But they make it out anyway. The quad smoker's gone. Golden maybe almost shooting his teammate. Not sure what's going on these CTs. Finally, Barley creeps through that quad smoke. Doesn't work out for him. Golden repositions. Very timely indeed, but he won't get the kill. Now Flush is left alone with the UMP. Not enjoying the spoils of the AK anymore, and his chest will be punctured by the likes of Pasha.
The funny thing to me about that quad smoke and then the ensuing situation afterwards was that either Bialy or Snacks, whoever was pushing through it, they would not have died had they not jumped to do the jump peek onto the quad position, which is quite funny, I find.
Yeah, people jump way too much. Yeah, for sure. And sometimes there's reasons. I mean, sometimes you can avoid a shot if you jump, and you feel like if you don't, you're gonna get a shot. But yeah, you're gonna be less accurate landing all the time. So.
And Golden could just, he just had a massive sound cue, which he would otherwise, it would have been a bit too obscure where those footsteps were coming from. Nice also here. Oh, JW forced out into the open. Perhaps he should have just smoked him off, just leave him there. Don't allow him to take part in the rounds. It's a nice little headshot there from him.
Did good damage to Snacks as well. Maybe that has a part to play into the rest of the round. 3 deagles remain for the CT side. 2 of which are around connector. 3 players in mid for the T's at the moment, while Barley will head towards A, so perhaps it will be a split of the A side. 2 peaks is too many for Lecro. That leaves Flusher alone. Now he's joined his teammates in Valhalla.
Well, at least we've got a much more competitive game already. This T side looking not so bad. It's gonna be the what's the second buy? I think second buy of the half. JW Oppen might be second or potentially third. I'm not sure. Let's see what they do. Flush up at B. It's really great at staying here solo. They made their way in front of the smoke. They've got 5 here that you know they're going to commit any moment. But Fnatic would make a call where you take events.
Well, Flush is going to find it hard to stand anywhere. There are flames all over the place. Crimso unannounced his presence in towards Checkers, but still he will be checked for by Snacks. And now it's Lecro and Golden to try to retake onto the B-bomb side. It might be an easy task here for them. And after such a dominant first half, VP, they look like they're about to get 9 rounds here to make it only a mere 3-round difference. But they have to stop the retake, and it's not necessarily going to be an easy task. I was about to say Incendiary there on Golden, Flash as well. All utility expended here for Fnatic. And what? Wow, Taz just burns, and this could be the end that they need. Still time on the bomb here. Lecro, can he somehow outsmart Snacks? Snacks coming into the engagement, able to connect the shot.
He rung his bell. Snacks left with 10 HP, but no second bullet, just the 1. That could have been it, but it wasn't. What a retake attempt.
Yeah, that could have been it if he hit that shot. Fnatic would have had tons of money. It was less important that VP win that, but super important for their comeback. I mean, they would have had tons of money to buy, but now with that extra 12K, drop the op with the 1v1. This really makes this match a lot more viable. Golden's not heard, I think, because of the fire and smoke. So has gotten a lot of information for his team as well as probably a kill here.
Oh, I thought for a second that was really badly off, and you only get so many chances with a CZ. But he does get the kill on the AK.
Well, no more map control for Virtus Pros, so they will run straight into the stack. Barley and Snacks doing a good job though, clearing it out. Flashbang flying in as well. 1 versus 2. Golden's got an AK-47, and he's still got Kevlar. That grenade just short of the mark. 25 from Golden. They slowly back out of main, trying to slow things down. They'll walk straight into a flashbang, but will continue up the ladder. There is the bomb down. Maybe he can sneak his position on these players. Where is the last guy, though? Position unknown. Pasha with the AWP. I think he's by forklift. Golden doesn't know that. Is Pasha scoped in? That is the question. If he is, he can't unscope.
Oh, I think there's something to spot there. A barrel, maybe, perhaps.
He's got no kit, Golden. He needs to find his kill quickly.
YOLO.
He knows he only needs one bullet as well. Doesn't even fire a second one. He knows there's no helmet somehow.
Well, it's 10 to 12 now, and all of a sudden, the narrative was all about Fnatic and how super sick they are, but all of a sudden, it's all changed around. And Fnatic are not having an easy time against VP's T side, but this would be the round to control things. JW doesn't have a max out utility, but everybody else does. And they got the double orb strolling in too, so... Oh, VP looks like they're going for an A set piece, perhaps. Or are they just going to walk door? Looks like they may do that. Interesting.
Well, not a good start, but it's maybe a better finish for them. 3 on 3. They've got the bomb site for now. The bomb's going down quickly. They've got 2 smokes. If they choose to smoke between red and the wall, as they will, they can re-smoke it afterwards, and that makes it extremely difficult to retake the site. Hot flash to red as well. This is very hard for Fnatic to deal with. You see Pasha on the flank now. Where's the re-smoke? Oh, Pasha's got the other smoke, so he can't even re-smoke it forward him. He's got to find the kills because they're encroaching. 3v1 now. JW forced away. Taz holding the angle. JW will not escape.
Looks like they didn't even know where he shot that, where he got that kill from. Running away that quickly. But there it is on the round for Virtus.pro. They bust out A, they get the 3 out squeaky, and trades go well. So moving at a fast pace seems to be working well for Virtus.pro. I feel like they would have liked to have started on the T side to be able to get something going. But at this point, it doesn't matter. We talked about this before, right? You get to play both sides, ultimately.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But it's so strange just to see 3 CT rounds. Only 3 CT rounds between these two teams. That's insane. And those 3 CT rounds were won by VP. Fnatic, it might just be a matter of time for them though. Trade in A main. Still very variable for the VP side, and they're just running through the motions, now catching all the remaining players, remaining defenders. And they'll have the rounds, so there it is. And with that 12 to 12, VP have tied the score. But perhaps we'll have the AWPs out on Fnatic once more. And JW going for the M4 here, full grenades, no AWP. I feel like JW should have an AWP. Although, to be fair, I guess he hasn't been having the greatest time on the CT side.
Yeah, I feel like he should have the AWP as well. There's so many options for him. I wonder why he doesn't want it. Maybe he's not feeling it right at this moment.
He will take one later on. If they are to prove successful. Oh, maybe it's a fast retake from Virtus.pro, and there's nobody left in lead. One player on the high ground. Freya will be punished. What do Fnatic do in this situation? They've got time. They have 1 kit on Golden. They're close enough to the site. They'll reposition for the retake. 3 outside CT. Lekro in the vent position. Fortunately, the first one is burned, so it's one. Bayali's good enough to shut him down. Is it a save now for Fnatic, or will they continue to commit? The trades may spur them on yet more.
Looks like they are committing here somewhat to score some damage. They do have that max loss bonus, so really going for it. Krimsk in there onto checkers, can't find the frag as JW to try to trade. Luso actually almost gets a second, in fact, but there's just no time. Barney hopping all over the place. He could even have pulled the knife out, but he will get the AWP after all. So there is that, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a small win. It's 5 kills, and it was an unlikely retake. And I never like when the solo guy leaves the site, but with the mollies that Flesha saw last round, I'm not surprised that he thought, all right, well, I got lucky. I had to stand in between 2 Molotovs in the open and still got a 2K, but I'm not going to have that again. And this time we don't have 3B as well. We don't have 1 in checker. We don't have mid control with anyone in vent, so I'm not going to have help. So, you know, put himself in a position to allow VP to win, basically.
Oh, that's some nice conditioning from Virtus Pro with their previous plays. And they head towards B again. 3 players aggressive around the A site, but with this information, when will they start to rotate? We see JW on the way now. Pistols, Scout, and a AWP. Golden playing close to the smoke, expecting a push. You can always go through it if he thinks he's doing his best idea. Trying to buy some more time, not quite doing it though. 4 versus 3, 2. Opportunity knocks for Fnatic. They do risk being reset though if they win this and then lose. 3 versus 2 now. Flush taking some damage as well.
Not much Snacks can do in that position. Just out in the open, in the middle of nowhere here as Fnatic down upon them. That's going to be the cleanup finally around for Fnatic. It's the first CT round they've actually picked up. It's just kind of insane to look at so much success on that T side and just no one having any fortune on the TT side. It's absolutely incredible.
It is kind of crazy. I would say that Fnatic were doing whatever they wanted to and had an even less structured T side than Virtus Pro are showing right now, and got away with so much more. And it's hard to say what VP could have gone back and changed. In this situation, though, for Fnatic, it feels like VP are just abusing B, which I think is a great idea by VP. It's working for them, and are just basically going to be at different times anti-going to other places. And here, actually just going for straight up mid control after losing a round and taking a lot of damage to a molly that they really didn't need to do.
Wanted to hit that nade timing on the guy in white box, but there was no one even pushing towards white box. It's actually a passive round in middle from Fnatic, just leaving JW there now after the boost did not really pan out for them over the smoke.
Oh boy. He wants that fight with a rifle. I don't know if he knows that JW is opping here, but he might get what he wants.
The problem right now is that JW is very aware that they could easily have walked up towards white box, so that communication will be on this team, and you can see that there's nades there as a response exactly on the white box. And that's going to do some good damage on the Pasha, who already took the burn damage. Oh my god, that's actually just so stunning from Pasha, isn't it?
Was it a jump peek?
Yes. Yeah, he nailed him off the jump peek.
Snacks is in the white box though. Sorry, no, he's in up highway, so he's heard the rotation towards the A site, and he's delivering some kills, but he's going to get traded. The trades continue in favor of the T side until that frag. Now maybe things are turned around. Neo somehow gets that frag despite having the worst position. Grenade lands, but nothing doing there for JW. Needs to find an early pick here. You can see the T's have rotated away from the short position.
Interesting how they traded info and decided to push truck. This favors Virtus Pro so much. They have a great crossfire. JW's going to have to flick hard to be able to get away with killing this guy.
Those angles were nasty.
Yep.
Not much you can do about that. 14-13, maybe VP going to steal this after all. I mean, it feels like the real game has started now between these two teams. They tied everything up after these crazy runs on these T sides, and now you know Fnatic have some money. They got some orbs, so they did have money at least, but it's not been panning out for them.
See if anyone gets lost early. Fnatic with 3 players in the middle area, 1 close. And again, just 1 in B, 2 AWPs. Lekr on the second one. That's him in the B bomb side. The Virtus Pro team focused on A. Got a quick rotation of 3 players here. Golden gets off with 1 frag. Krim's delivering a kill, and Flusher with 2. Down to the 2-on-2 now. Lekr has already rotated out of the B bomb site. Krim still only with a 5-7 at the moment. He's going for a long flank towards main.
Shame that one of those kills was a teammate.
Is that door open? Oh, it's not. That makes a big difference. I mean, he's going to hope it's open and see that it's not. He's going to have to open it.
Oh, I guess it's a little present at least. Oh, okay, well there it is, just announcing his presence with a frag. It's a good way to do it. Now just leaving Pasha on quad. It feels like they do know he's there. Bearing down from both sides. It's Crims though. Very decisive, very confident play coming out of the door. Arriving onto the scene with great success. Oh wait, hang on.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's close. That was much closer than I thought.
Man.
That was much closer than I thought.
That was really close.
And that was a round where they didn't even have that much to work with. I think they forced.
They
I think
had-
they just full forced.
They had the 2 ops right, and then just like some crappy pistols and so on. Now they have the 2 ops again. 14-14. Both teams have won. Well, VP won 3 CT rounds. Fnatic are now won 2 CT rounds.
But look at the money. Whoever loses this probably loses the match. There's no cash.
I think that's good for both teams' sanity at this point.
Yeah. Team dominant.
How much money does Golden spend all his money? Yeah. Looked it.
Virtus Pro looking for some opportunities towards main. After a second round of grenades is dropped. And there's a third round. Loads of spam being deployed into the main position, but a bomb is waiting outside B. This is where you talk that.
Right. How this works. That's where Lecro defends the B bomb side as well, apparently, is VPV trying to waltz their way in with the limited utility, and it's not really had much impact as Fnatic win the 1v1s. Something where they do find comfort. Usually, anyway. Not dropping a single player, and you already saw the implications economically for the losing team in this round, and they line up for Bialy. Perhaps he gets one more as well, and all of a sudden, that's it. There wasn't even any time really, so it's a good attempt, but ultimately it comes down to this, and VP really could have used that bomb plant.
What a heartbreaker, man. 2K apiece. They won so many rounds in a row, and then they lose 2 rounds, and suddenly match points, and potentially just series point in general is off the table. Got a huge advantage in this one. I don't even think they want this. They have 3 ops. What the heck?
Fnatic. Did they? Maybe they pushed over a rifle to a position somewhere. Maybe then they can swap out. We'll see. Either way, it is a bold way to play around where your opponent, you know that their economy is going to suck and they're going to rush you. So
Yeah.
we're gonna see a very suboptimal choice of weaponry to try to deal with this, and maybe that's just how Fnatic do it. Oh my God, JW is feeling himself there from the quad position. However,
They give up an op too.
There's 2 more on the CT side. Oh, there's going to be a push straight through the smoke. Flusher, he will get the transfer eventually, and finishes it with the flying knife. What a beast.
how does that happen? How is that a thing? Why is that coming to your brain? It's like, yep, I'll just pull out this knife.